All right, thanks for making it to Veterans Info Tap. I'm glad you made it. I wanted to talk to you about new benefits that open up once you become a disabled veteran. And look, I'm going to start it off with disabled veteran is a horrible way to describe VA disability compensation and being rated with the VA, but it is what it is. So I'm going to spend a minute just talking through that. But really, stick with me because I'm going to just kind of touch on the idea of all these different benefits that open up to us as a veteran community once we become rated with the VA. So with that, please hit the thumbs up, subscribe, share with a friend, all that good stuff. I really appreciate it. The two asks are really, look, hit the thumbs up, let the video run. That tells YouTube that we are back up and running and pushes this out to more individuals so people aren't left in the dark. Again, this is the kind of a high overview of just some different things to open up your mindset a little. If you want to support the channel in other ways, please consider being a member. You can do that by going to the homepage. You'll see highlighted members and a join button there. Thank you so much to all you members. Your additional support really does mean the world to me. Thank you. All right, so let's jump into this. New benefits that open up once you become a quote-unquote disabled veteran. Disabled veteran is, again, a funny word. Here's the thing. You could have migraine headaches. You could have tinnitus ringing in the ear. And maybe that's the only things that you have that are service connected, and that makes you a disabled veteran. It's much more encompassing than the standard disabled person you think of. In our minds, as disabled veterans, or veterans in general, in our minds, we think typically disabled means injury, loss of limb, loss of use of a limb. Of course, it includes those things, but for VA purposes and VA disability benefits, it's really any condition, illness, disease, or injury that is diagnosable and chronic in nature, right? So chronic migraine headaches where you're getting them every other day or once a month, it doesn't really matter as long as it's an ongoing problem, is a diagnosable chronic condition that you can get service connected for. Same thing with like motor tics, right? So an uncontrollable twitch, a motor tic can be service connectable. Degenerative disc disease, arthritis, sleep apnea, the list goes on and on. Hiatal hernia, GERD, right? So the list it's just go. I mean, you can't sit here. I mean, you could sit here and just say everything, but I just want to open up the mindset a little bit so people understand. For those of you out there that are not service connected, you really should think about if you can. This video is not really about that, but I just wanted to front load it with that. So new benefits that open up once you are a disabled veteran. One of my favorite benefits that open up for veterans is VR&E. That's Veterans Readiness and Employment. It's a fantastic benefit that opens up eligibility once you are essentially rated with a compensation rating, so a 10% or higher. You now have the ability to apply for VR&E, Veterans Readiness and Employment. VR&E is an employment program primarily that helps you get into the right type of employment for you with your service-connected conditions. I'm not going to dive into how that works, but the bottom line is that if you need schooling or training to get you the type of knowledge base you need to get into the right type of employment that would be more suitable for you, they will help you get that training, whether it's a 4-year degree with whatever college or university, or going to something like the Automotive Dealership Institute to get a crash course in finance management for dealerships, whether it's RV or automobiles or motorcycles or whatever, tractors, doesn't matter. They will give you that 30-day training and help you get placed into a job as a finance manager, right? So whatever is the right thing for you, they're going to help you with that. And while you're going through the program, let's just say that they tell you you need a master's degree in X, they will pay you a stipend. And the minimum for full-time veteran alone is about, I don't know, $800. It's a little shy, I think, of $800 per month as a veteran alone. If you have a spouse, a dependent, you're looking at probably close to $1,000 a month. If you have any post 9/11 GI Bill remaining, that drives it up, and you could receive up to about $3,250 per month stipend while you're in the program. That's one of my favorite ones at a low entry as far as Service Connections concerned. Don't forget that once you hit that 30% rating, that all of a sudden you're able to add your dependents and get more monetary benefit for your disability. Not to mention employment perks. If you're looking for a federal job, you get veterans preference points as a disabled veteran. And let's switch over and look at states. The states offer fantastic benefits for veterans, and I'm going to get into why here in a minute. Don't shortchange the value of state veteran benefits. You could get things depending on your rating, right? Some things require a higher rating. Maybe you need to have a 100% rating for some of these, or maybe you need a 50% for some. But some of the different benefits that states will offer often are hunting and fishing licenses that are free, state park passes that are free. You can see maybe having a registration fee waiver for your vehicle, property tax exemptions, which are huge, state veterans preference points that help you to find those jobs. And let's not forget that the states also run veteran cemeteries as well, and veteran homes. There are veteran homes out there that will support you when you are in need of additional care. Okay, so anything from assisted living all the way through to skilled nursing and memory care. These are great options and resources for veterans. Tremendous benefits that we often overlook. And here's the thing. Why do the states offer these benefits? You ever wonder? Let me tell you why. And they're all different, right? Every state's a little bit different. So look into it if you're planning to move somewhere. And every county can also be a little bit different when it comes to your tax exemptions. So look into that and make sure you're making the right move. Here's why. Okay, if we just look at the big three states, okay, you're looking at California, Texas, and Florida as the highest populated states as far as veterans are concerned. So the highest veteran populations are in those three states. California and Texas are pretty much neck and neck. Florida is in third place as far as the population is concerned, veteran-wise. Those three states bring in about $30 billion per year of federal money into the pockets of veterans in the form of VA compensation alone, not including VA pension, not including retirements, not including educational benefits, none of that. Compensation alone, those states are bringing in $30 billion, loosely $10 million each, or $10 billion, $10 billion each. Really, it's about 10 for California, maybe 12 for Texas, and maybe 9 or so for Florida. $1 billion in each. Now, all the other states, same thing. Big numbers, higher population of veterans, higher dollar amount coming into the state. The states love this for a few reasons. One, veterans are really good at not saving their money, so you're spending in the state, you're a positive contributor in the state's ecosystem, whether it's supporting local businesses, purchasing things, whatever. You're getting taxed eventually by spending your money. Next is you're bringing in jobs. You're bringing in federal jobs into the state. You're employing the residents of the state who are then paying state taxes on these jobs, right? So you are a positive piece of the ecosystem for that state. Imagine for a minute if all the veterans of any specific state, will pick California, decide, we're not going to stay here anymore. We're all moving to wherever, some other state. All the resources for veterans would disappear from that state. The whole state's ecosystem would change overnight. They would lose that $10 billion of money coming in from the federal government. They would lose all the federal jobs that are there. There would be a big issue if we fled the state of California. Now, the states offer these different benefits as an anchor, in a way, to keep veterans in the state or to attract new veterans to the state. For example, some states, like Texas, have a free or a 100% waiver for real estate taxes if you're a 100% rated veteran. California, on the other hand, has approximately, I don't know, maybe it's about between $150 to $200,000 reduction of your property value. That's a big difference, especially if you're looking to retire. If you're looking to retire, you're probably going to want to look at a state that has, especially if you're a 100% rated veteran, a good break on your property tax. So, with that being said, there's a lot of new benefits that open up for you once you become a disabled veteran. And as you progress in your ratings with the VA, other benefits also open up to you. More benefits are opening as you make those different steps. So with that, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you. Have a great one. And remember, if we don't take care of each other, something went wrong.